Good morning, and it's a brisk, chilly one where your kneecaps feel like they are going to break from frosticles. And you know where we're going? We are going up top. We are going high. I want to kind of peek in on the bends, see how full, wherever they're getting. You get wore out just coming up the stairs. Somebody said, that's got to be good exercise, Daddy Cornstar. We're only here on the 5,000 bushel overhead. We got to go up higher yet. You guys can kind of see how we're up here high. Gotta be careful up here. Well, we gotta be careful here. We gotta go over there. How high are we? Well, there's our semis. We got a little ways to go yet. It's peaked up though. It's always hard to tell because sometimes as the corn peaks up and then it starts sliding down, might as well just take a moment, sit back and watch the beauty. Sometimes you don't need to say anything, just take a look under here, see how things are looking, see what it looks like under there, guys. Take a good look at the sun. Beautiful, beautiful. To try to keep the ball moving over here, we are going to use 3 trucks, and we're just going to rotate. Me and Cole are going to be truck drivers, crazy men behind the wheels. So we're just going to, like right now I got here, the gray Freightliner's full. I'm going to jump in it, take off, dump it. When I get back, the truck that Cole's bringing back probably will be full. He'll take the one I was just driving. You understand the picture of the game of what we're doing. Just keep the vicious circle going. Hey there, Mr. Wilson. Sounds like the wind is supposed to pick up later, so then we're gonna have to be careful how the tarps roll so the wind doesn't catch underneath. We may have to pull on the road and have the wind be the way that the tarp will go. Just had to take a double look. I just turned off the highway onto a gravel road. I got a full load of corn behind me. There was 2 semis. Jeez, it's a bump. There was 2 semis behind me. And all at once I could hear the air horn. Beep, beep. I had my blinker on to turn left and slowing way down, and they had their blinkers on because I could see them. A car behind the second semi behind me decided he was going to go for the wild pass, and luckily that trucker behind me was honking and blowing his horn at the guy. I was just starting to turn and I seen him. I whipped back over and he just skimmed right by my front end. I blew my air horn at him too. I don't know if they're in that big of a hurry to go in a 6-foot hole or what, but I guess he would have hit the right person because we're grave diggers. We could have taken care of the whole 9 yards for him, but I don't want that and I don't wish that on anybody. And this wind kind of makes it where you got to be really careful with these tarps because you don't want the wind up. Wow. We do have hurricane straps that hopefully hold them down, but you still don't want to get out there in the big winds and lose it. Let's go get things started. I think tomorrow they're only talking high of 51 for the high, which come springtime, that will probably actually feel nice. This time of year, feels like somebody put icicles in your eyes. Kind of the routine of what we do. We walk back and forth, and kind of like a little sheep sometimes. You do the same thing, but every time you got to remember to look things over, be careful, see what's working, what's not, what could be ready to break. Then once we get the pit full, then we just gotta wait and wait and wait and wait some more. Isn't it hard to believe that does 8,000 bushels an hour? That's pretty fast. Look how fast that is. Whoa, but it don't do it. It don't do it. It'll do that fast. Whoa, better slow it down. We're probably at 10,000 bushels an hour, so we better slow it down. Well, it's taking its sweet, fast time. We might as well run in and grab a bottle of water. Might as well grab 2 bottles of water. See if we can get her empty. Maybe we ordered wrong. Maybe we should order the 1,500 bushel an hour pit. And then we might be unloading 8,000 bushels. Probably can't see the wind, but they're talking 25 to 30 mile per hour winds today. And that's why we're wanting to try to get this corn out. Tomorrow they're talking maybe a 35 to 45 mile per hour wind. Here comes the combine. Take a look at the corn head. Sometimes the younger ones are, hold on there, guys. Sometimes the younger ones are in a little bit too big of a hurry. Did that once, kind of making a fast turn and hit a little hole and snapped the rear wheel right off, axle and all. True story. Looks like they're moving along out there. They're getting quite a bit done. It's keeping me and Cole boogieing around with the 3 trucks. The wind isn't helping any, but we deal with that. Not much we can do about the wind. We just have to deal with it. Boom, boom, boom. We should have filled up the semis this morning, and I guess I thought there was more fuel in them than there is. I got a message from Cole that the Freightliner needs fuel. So now we gotta stop and put fuel in. A delay. We should have did that this morning before we got started. It is down there low. So hopefully we don't run out going home. That'd be horrible. Back for another load. So here comes Zach. We can't hardly keep up. Well, we can't. They're usually full and waiting. Like right now, the combine's full. The grain carts are full. 2 semis are full. And Cole left the windows down for the dirt to blow in here. Since the wind is blowing that way, I'm gonna turn on the road the opposite way so we can roll the tarp. Just gotta be careful. Careful, slow, easy wins the race. I see our digital readout's not working. Some of that stuff, it's fun when it works, but when it don't work, pain in the butt. What are you doing? Did you bring out dinner, you and Mommy? Hi.
Yeah, I just lunch.
Hi, buddy. How are you?
I just lunch.
Hi, everyone.
Here you go.
Hi, guys. Do you see that? Neva's trying to film my camera, and I'm going to film her camera.
Except my camera's not as fancy as your camera.
I was eating a baked potato. Cole called. Cole just gave me a call. Dad, can you go up and check to see how full the bin is? Long way down there. Now you can kind of see what happens. You dump the corn. It goes up this leg, down this tube here, and then this conveyor. The conveyor takes it to the middle of the bin. Whoa, it's actually getting up there pretty good. Neva and Mama Cornstar, they've been making some really nice meals for us guys. Baked potatoes, cheese, all kinds of different food nightly. So a big thank you to Mama Cornstar and for Neva. Looks like we're gonna go right back up top. We're gonna go ahead and switch to the west bin now. So I gotta, well, might as well show you what I'm doing instead of rambling all the way up the stairs. And turd, I'm amazed. The raccoons, they'll climb up here. They'll get all the way on top of the bins and run around. Brave little farts. What if I come up behind them? They have nowhere to go. They have nowhere to run. Probably scared the little boogers where they'd run and jump right off the bin. Here comes Zach. You can kind of see why you want things safe up here. It gets much windier. I'm not going to be up here. It ain't because I'm worried about falling off. It's because I'm worried about things falling off. Okay, we gotta close this door. It's a trap door under here. So this conveyor here will come, drop into this conveyor, and then run it clear to this into this bin. So we gotta close this little door, trap door under there. Now we gotta go down, switch the buttons in the conveyor so we make sure we turn on that end one. Otherwise this one will go to the second one. You'll hear lots of noise really quick because it won't have nowhere to go. All right, let's see what we got. Pit to bin 1. Pit to bin 2. So that should be that one down there. Start her up. The team has been, oh, I can't tell you how good the team's been this year. Zach, Cooper, Cole. We got Kevin on the team helping us this year in the harvest, and it's been a nice harvest. So I can't thank all the boys enough for pitching in, being such a great team. Everybody's just, I feel very proud. Somewhere around here I thought Cole was coming around, but I might have lost him. You look up there and it makes you think of corn soup, sweet corn. Here comes the cart, guys. You can see the little boys in there with Neva. Looks like Eddie is sleeping. He is sawing logs. Zeke's is all excited. He's the little one. He's on the steering wheel. He's happy. I thought that was a killdozer behind me for a minute, but it's not. Good news is we can be happy. We can be tickled. Yeah, we're done. Starting to sprinkle a little bit, so if it rains much, we could have been chased out. So it's just good feeling to be done. We want the weather to hold for all our good neighbors and friends and people we don't even know that are good people. We want you guys to get your crop out too. There's actually a lot of corn around us yet. I can't think of any beans out in the field. Take a look at these LSWs on this tractor. Sounds like we're gonna have a load, so let's let them. I don't know which way the wind's blowing. Take a look at that spout. It drops down and he can even move it, the end of it. That's one thing running around the camera all the time. One arm gets stronger than the other because it's doing all the work pulling me up. You can see how fast he can fill. Well, there we go. Cart did great this year, guys. We love the Brent cart. Come on, let's get her done.